Hey guys, so I just got done recording the other video out of Andrews Air Force Base, and that crazy crosswind landing. I figured I'd do a quick flight recap. I've actually been wanting to do this one for a while. This is one of my earliest flights that I still have replays of. But I did from Wellsboro Johnston, N38, down to KRDG, Reading in Pennsylvania. And I did it in the Spitfire, and on infinite flight, Spitfire doesn't have autopilot. So I just wanted to do a quick recap of it. I'm not going to go through, we're just going to zoom through it real quick. But I wanted to show you guys that I actually did fly from N38 to KRDG with the Spitfire, which means I did it all by hand. And it took a couple hours, I think. I'm not sure, hour and a half, 2 hours. But it's intense, Spitfire's not a crazy plane to fly, but when you're doing it by hand, so again, we'll zoom through all the prep work that I was doing for it, and we'll start off with the takeoff. And it wasn't perfect by any means. Again, my goal was simply to do flight by hand all the way from Wellsboro Johnston to Reading. And there we have the takeoff. You can see once I had positive rate, I put the flaps up and then the gear up, and we were off. And like I said, I'll zoom through it real quick, but I just wanted you guys to see that I did in fact go by hand. I tried to stay low to the ground most of the time. I think I overspeeded right here. And again, I did this at home, so, I had 2 kids, and I don't remember if one of them was messing with me or something. That's why I ended up doing that nosedive, though. I remember I set the phone down for a split second, and the plane just nosedove straight down, because I forgot I didn't have an autopilot. And we flew over the mountains. Like I said, I kept it pretty low. The low altitude really helped me keep the plane level and keep me more occupied. It gets kind of boring when you're flying at 10, 15, 20,000 feet by hand with no terrain or anything. But when you're down by the terrain, it kind of gave me a little bit to do. I kind of tried to move with the contours of the terrain. And if anyone's wondering, you can see by the marks down below that, there was, other than that overspeed, and then I think I stalled at the landing. But other than that, you can see there was no red marks from me stalling out completely. Nothing like that. And we came over here. And again, it wasn't beautiful. I'm pretty sure the landing was kind of shoddy. It was one of my earlier landings when I started playing this game. But, it was a landing, and it was at Reading. Yeah, I definitely came in way too hot. Way too hot. Oh. Thank God for those flaps on the Spitfire. Ooh. A little bit of a bounce, not too bad. Not on the center line either, but it is what it is. Yep, that's what I remembered. I knew there was something I did wrong. Yeah, I pulled back before I was going slow enough. Started to lift off up into the air again. I should have lifted the flaps up right as I touched down, but I didn't. But there you have it. Landed at Reading. And the entire thing was flown by hand. If you guys enjoyed, I appreciate if you hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys next time.